Quick, picture the toughest survivor on Earth, something built for the harshest place imaginable. Now throw that picture out, because the real answer is a fluffy gray potato that can't walk straight, can't swim, and screams every time it tips over. Meet the emperor penguin chick, currently losing a fight with a light breeze. But every shiver and every faceplant on the ice is forging something unbreakable, because this helpless little snowball is about to outlast a place that would kill almost anything else. Here's how. Because let's be honest, nature chose the cruelest possible starting line for this baby. He's born in the middle of the Antarctic winter, the single coldest, darkest, windiest place on the entire planet. And somehow, this fluffball is expected to survive it. Here's how. It starts before he's even hatched, with the toughest dad in nature. The mother emperor lays a single egg, then hands it straight to the father and walks up to 50 miles to the sea to feed. And dad? He stays. He balances that egg on his feet, tucked under a warm flap of skin, and he does not move. For roughly 2 months, the father penguin stands in temperatures near -60 degrees, in winds up to 120 miles an hour, eating absolutely nothing. He can lose almost half his body weight protecting that egg. The dads huddle together in the thousands, taking turns on the freezing outer edge, so nobody freezes alone. But when the chick finally hatches, he has a problem. He can't hunt, he can't swim, he can't survive the cold on his own for even an hour. So how does the most fragile baby on Earth make it through the worst winter on Earth? The answer is pure teamwork. He is never left uncovered. If mom hasn't returned yet, dad feeds the chick a rich, milky substance made in his own throat, running on empty just to keep his baby alive. Then mom comes back with a belly full of fish, and the parents take turns. One guards and feeds, the other makes the brutal march to the sea and back. And when the chicks get a little bigger, they bundle together into huddles of their own, tiny fluff balls sharing warmth, called a creche. Then, as he grows, the gray fluff thickens, his legs get stronger, and his personality finally breaks loose. So what happens when you give a clumsy toddler a pair of flippers and zero fear? At a few months old, you're about to find out. This is when emperor chicks turn into little agents of chaos. They waddle full speed and wipe out on the ice. They slide around on their bellies with zero control. They chase each other, tumble into snowdrifts, and pick fights with chicks twice their size. They faceplant, pop back up, and immediately do it again, completely undeterred. But here's the thing. None of it is pointless. Every wipeout is building balance. Every belly slide is training the muscles he'll need in the water. And every stubborn refusal to stay down is wiring in the one trait that defines this animal. It does not quit. And fueling all that takes serious effort. Parents march dozens of miles across the ice, again and again, just to bring back a single meal. But nature had a secret weapon waiting for him. A body part so strange, most people don't believe it's real. His feet stand directly on ice for months and never freeze. That's because emperor penguins have a built-in heating system. The warm blood heading to their feet preheats the cold blood coming back, so almost no heat escapes. Their feet stay just above freezing on purpose, and their nose recaptures most of the heat from every breath before it leaves the body. He isn't just surviving the cold, he's engineered for it. Which brings us to the ultimate test of a young penguin's life, the moment he leaves the only family he's ever known and faces the ocean alone. As Antarctic summer arrives, the ice begins to break up, and the chick loses his fluffy gray coat for sleek, waterproof feathers. All that stubborn tumbling finally pays off. He waddles to the water's edge, hesitates, and dives into the freezing sea for the very first time. The clumsy little snowball is gone, and that shivering gray fluffball who couldn't stand up in a breeze, he's now a powerful, deep-diving swimmer, built to thrive in the harshest place on the planet, exactly where he was born to be. Not bad for a baby who started life as a potato in a blizzard. So from a helpless chick in the coldest place on Earth, to one of the toughest survivors nature ever made, the most fragile baby in the world grows up to conquer a place that beats almost everything else. Now, if you want to see the exact opposite of the frozen South, go meet the goofiest survivor in the bamboo forests of China. Trust me, you can't contain the cuteness. That video's right here. I'll see you in there.